Oh, dang, this is live already. I ain't even know. Alright, what up, guys? We back, man. Week 9 going up against Nebraska. And like I called it, we are number 1 now. Being that we knocked off number 4 Georgia. And they fell all the way to 14. Let's see how these conference standings is looking. I'm 3-0, Motex 2-0, Ole Miss 2-0, Tennessee 2-0. So right now we have a 3-way tie for second place, which will determine who will play in the national, or I shouldn't say national, who will play in the conference championship. Heisman race. Emmett Rofe is still up there. Had a outstanding performance. No picks. Dan is popped back up there. Before we start this one, let's take a look at the season stats so far. Alright, so season stats. Rofe, 65% completions, almost 3,000 yards, 38 touchdowns to only 6 interceptions. It's nice. And I want to say 2 of the games he threw 3. So, in only 2 games he threw interceptions, but he threw a lot of them. Rushing, Tam, 530 yards, 10 touchdowns, average 6 yards a carry. Armor, 344 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6.5 yards a carry. And then Rofe, 342 yards, 6.7 yards a carry, 6 touchdowns. Receiving, the man Dan, 854 yards, 13 touchdowns. Mayweather, 600 yards, 9 touchdowns. Manahan, 515 yards, 5 touchdowns. Lutman, 413 yards, 6 touchdowns. And y'all can see the rest. Defensively, tackles, we have a 3-way tie between Wicks, Ryland, and Josh Madrano. And then sacks, 12.5 for Salsa, 7.5 for George, 6.5 for Bryce, 6 for Taylor, Byard 5.5, name 4, Bryant 3.5, 3 for Lawrence, 3 for Laybourne. Yeah, and then picks 7 for Coco, and then the man of the hour. This man, he was 26 kick return, or yeah, total kick returns, 26. 950 yards, 6 touchdowns. He also has another one here. So he has 7 kick returns total. So that man Hills is definitely a game changer. So let's go ahead and get into the game. I just seen Georgia up here. Okay, they play South Carolina. Yeah, man, 8 tackles, 4 sacks. Nolan Diggs, okay. What did it say? Despite Nebraska being a favorite, they couldn't fend off Southern Miss. Oh, so they just lost. Penn State lost by 1 to Kansas State. Ooh. It's tough. Alright, let's get into it. Nebraska, here we come. The Cornhuskers. They're wearing that. I'll wear that. They got red helmets. They got white helmets. So let's change ours to blue. Let's get it to 86, 85 offense, 87 defense.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport, where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this
Night game,
before.
okay.
Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Alrighty, Heels.
Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut.
Ranked 19 stadium.
Really nothing this guy can't do.
Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. This crowd going to try to make life
crazy
here. These guys to the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've
nothing but green.
Dang, that man 26 fast.
Step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Push me forward, then.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Good job, Francisco.
Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the
That was a tough drive, I ain't gonna lie.
It's so nice to have
I couldn't really audible or change nothing.
Into the game, get himself established. You make
It's a nice stadium, though. I like how that end zone like spreads out like that. That jump is nice.
Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side.
Good job, Taylor.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Flushed out of the pocket.
Sack. Nang. Good job, Nang.
Down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Trying to get to him.
Sack.
Still looking. And this
Bryce
defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block.
Oh my God, I didn't even hit it R2 yet. I was trying to wait.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching.
I feel like he should be able to take off and go.
Last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace.
Like, I don't like that. Like, let me go. 26 was that fast thing, though. I'll take that. I should be able to hit that edge and go.
They'll try to get outside.
Good try.
You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score.
I don't know what that was, but I'll take it.
To get something out of this drive and
Yeah, I'm probably going to miss this one.
He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Might be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Money.
And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory.
Georgia lost
It
again.
wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Sack Bryce.
Cakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers.
So they, their formations is coming up weird because I guess they short on receivers, so they running two running backs on every play. Sack, Saucer. Oh yeah, they O-line is their problem.
Setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looking for a block. It's Hills.
Good job, Hughes.
But a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your
what you
offense
looking
stalls
at?
out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, good try, Dan.
Had it in his hands for the
Touched it.
and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Good job. Push him, carry him in there then, Tam.
San Jose State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
Our defense.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense.
Keep up this assault, man.
Say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of
Good
the
job,
gate.
Matthews.
Offensively for this
Great
unit,
tackle.
They've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Their O-line is the
Tackle is
best.
made at the 28 after a pickup
And
of
that's
3. Let's see what call they have
what
on
they're
third
lacking
down
at.
to the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man,
Try, Alex.
it's Jolly. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Huskers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Secures it at the 30.
I should have kept
This
going
guy
out.
is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The San
Might
Jose
have a
State
one-on-one
offense
over
is
there.
back on the field. Trying to start the drive
Yep.
with a pass. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And wait just a
That's a
second.
catch.
The official's going to take a second look at this one.
That is a catch.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10.
Oh, good strip.
Everybody needs a little luck.
I seen that
just
one.
got it by falling on that fumble.
As a defense, you just want to
Good
steal
stuff.
some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. Man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated.
Jaw armor.
It's the luck of a bounce.
There we going for that. 4 for 1. Wildcat read option.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And
Good
the
job.
Spartans get it past the sticks. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Floating away. Fires into the end zone.
Good pass.
And it's caught.
Good pass, Dan.
Spartans.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
San Jose State, 24, Nebraska, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hold.
Sack. Bryce going crazy.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. It's a draw.
Ah, that's me.
At the 20, he's got space.
Hit Wicks.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Quarterback on the keeper.
Jaw saucer.
Way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Running it back, it's Hills.
Dang, I'm in fast.
Turn sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
We tried to get over there. I was
is dialing up. These
looking
guys
too far
offensively have been able
front.
to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. And the Spartans get enough for the first down.
Ain't no horse collar or
That's
nothing.
got to feel good if you're the offense because
No way that man back turned like that.
Problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down.
Keep leaving
Got
him
his
open.
man on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Not a good day for this man.
That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking
like none of this.
missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Got him.
To the wideout.
Ah, it was out of bounds. Maybe I should have possessioned it.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really...
Hey, man, don't jinx him, man. What y'all doing?
Ready to go back to work on offense.
Chill.
Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not
Got
used
Wicks.
to this offense.
Gotta wrap him up.
They just gotta stay on the field. They gotta put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Feeling some heat.
Sack. Connor.
Down back at the 13.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Ooh, that jump
Really
burst too quick.
Team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
The 26 is
Moving
fast.
the ball down the field, just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, they tried to set me up on that one.
Wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads it downfield.
Let's go. Good job. Let me get in there. Tried to hurdle, but the jump did not work.
Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot.
I don't know if they got dudes hurt, but their offense is like bad. They got to run two running backs, so they missing the extra receiver out there.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Sack.
And down goes the
Yeah, decline that. Man, Bryce got 4.5.
This might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Oh my gosh.
That's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Good job, Taylor.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed.
Oh yeah, he might be gone. Nah, that punter had good pursuit. Cut off, man.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense...
Left model. Good job, Dan.
Touchdown, Spartans. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today.
Ooh, Kansas State lost to Syracuse. That's tough, and they just beat Penn State to get there.
For some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Wasting no time throwing on this.
Ja, Alex. He playing better now that we done sat him multiple weeks.
Is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it.
Coco.
And the 45 on its way.
Come
A
on,
huge
Coco.
gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. It's
Oh my God, he dropped it.
incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jolly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short.
Picked off. Good job, Matthews. Take off.
Looking for more room. And they capitalize
Let's go.
not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field
Are they
position.
pressing?
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He's going to pass.
Good throw.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Good throw. Good catch, Manningham.
Catch in the end zone. Touchdown,
This Yates
San Jose
dude, though, that
State.
man's everywhere.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
48, Nebraska 0.
Bringing it back.
Dang,
job
good
on
hit.
the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not
Good
easy
job.
A
Not a sack,
strong
but
tackle and
good
wrap
job.
up from the junior. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is
Alex.
incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this 2nd half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, back to the sea of red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside. And he loses
Good
the
hit,
ball,
Lawrence.
keeping his own end.
Good hit.
By the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
Now he's going to break the pocket. It's incomplete.
No.
Good job by the
They done put the backups in. Oh my gosh, that was supposed to be damn.
with its coverage. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete.
Oh my God, that was
every
supposed to
game.
be
They try
Dan.
to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman trophies.
That's what was supposed to happen.
Between these two conferences, David,
All right,
everybody gets
let's do this.
excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up to the...
And the ball is free.
No!
Now the defense has got it going
Oh
the other
my
way.
gosh.
And they'll drag him down after
No,
a
the
good
ball,
return.
I guess he got
Offense getting
tipped.
set for first down.
The ball did not go where it was supposed to go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without
All right, let's
taking a hit.
move.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative.
Fix him
That
on the
drive,
outside.
quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield.
Because
Nothing
the guards,
there, so instead of throwing
if you
it
got
away,
4.5
getting
sacks on him,
incomplete,
he
just get what you
probably
can get and
knows
make
what
this
he's going
next
to do
down
at this
manageable.
point.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Oh, what a move! They make
Okay.
the stop in this running
I want to
game.
run,
The
but
change as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets
backup's cooking right now.
in search of their first touchdown of the game. They are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Clark. Finds a crease at the 20. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again.
Good job,
He's
George.
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Coco.
And it's picked off.
Just take it.
And the
Take it down.
senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
Good job, Coco.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to
Gotta read
muscle
that
their way
dude, he's
forward on 3rd and
far.
short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Spartans are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He lobs one high down the left side.
Good job, Mayweather.
Inside the 15.
Good throw, Rolf.
Touchdown, Spartan. And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, they try to fake left and go bootleg right. Really nothing happening on that one. That doesn't mean they have to shelve that play, though. There's some window dressing you can add to that. Maybe get a tight end out in the flat. Maybe a receiver working an out-breaking route for you on the boundary. Give the quarterback somewhere to go with it if the defense is expecting him to keep the football running.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Swings it out to the flat.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Good tackle there to stop him short of the
Probably
first
gonna
down.
make
It'll
this.
bring up a big decision.
I was trying to pitch a shutout, but that's hard to do.
He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Yep, kickers just drill everything.
It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll bring it out. It's Hills. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense.
They press him. Block for me, Tam. I'm bombing it.
Comes out throwing on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Number 26.
They made him pay. It's intercepted.
I wasn't trying to throw no pick. I didn't even see that little motherfucker come out of nowhere, bro. Where did he come from?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll
I'm
blow it
stuck
down.
in the block.
Still running up the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his man. It's Jolly. Makes the tackle.
Bring the other quarterback back, man. This dude here.
And enough for the first down.
He too good.
Leaves it with the back. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back.
Hit.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Let's not say they cut in the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. To the air on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep.
Come on, Armor.
Right side.
Good job. He's gone. 97 speed.
He's off to the races. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Penn State was able to squeak one out.
Another back-to-back one-point game.
In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll throw it on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Really good surge for this offense.
Looked like a Texas route, and then he went back the other way.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Good job, Green.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where
Come on, Coco. The hell was that?
Down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Cornhuskers are threatening on 1st and goal. They move the tight end all over. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in.
Good block. Safeties didn't react to what was going on.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll throw it on 1st down. Now improvising. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're bringing heat. And he was hit
Take that.
as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 3rd down.
They blitzing, so there's nowhere to do.
As
Stay
they try to
back
keep the
there.
drive moving. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Good job, Manahan. Way to go get it.
Inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
Pass interference. Thank you.
Incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down. It looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top.
We're going to get your touchdown, damn.
And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Jose State. 69, Nebraska.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh my gosh, Alex.
And he's to the 48-yard line.
You went the wrong way, buddy.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield.
Got Matthews.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat.
Bryce hit him soon.
Much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Wide open downfield.
Alex. He's just not a press guy, I guess. He just can't press.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working.
There we go. He's gone. Good job, Heels. Man, he get like one a game.
Touchdown, San Jose State.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes. Offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He makes a catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 30.
I don't know what y'all want me to do.
Big play for this offense. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback.
Is that Bryce? Nope, that's Laybourne. Oh, Bryce happened to get hurt.
Quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Laybourne again.
Defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here.
Good job, Coco. That's pick 6. Ah, he didn't take off.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Unleashes one. On target to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming.
That was the right fucking team, bro, of course.
The return never really got started, but boy,
That's the...
set his
I can't
say. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of
Good try, Matthews.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They want to just keep throwing it.
Sack, Saucer, good job.
To him, down goes the quarterback. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to
Good
be
freaking
so
pass.
Snatches it on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep.
Of course,
And it
short
goes
hands.
through his hands. Oh, he
Drop
had
it.
an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Deep shot for the end zone.
Good
Touchdown,
catch, Mayweather.
and the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice.
It's not
They just
intentional
gotta
grounding.
take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
On second down, wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Saucer was a part. Bryce was a part of that. 5 sacks on the day. Good job, boy.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll take a shot.
Good job, Dan.
San Jose State, and the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score San Jose State 90.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over.
Good job,
This
fellas.
one is gone. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, guys. Rolf, he had 615 yards, 74% completion, 10 touchdowns, 2 picks. I hate the 2 picks, but Appreciate you, Chef Austin. Appreciate it. Rushing, we tried to run the ball. It did not work this game. Sam did have a rushing touchdown, though. Receiving, Dan, 151 yards, 4 touchdowns. Sam had about 60 yards receiving. Manahan, 144 and a touchdown. Mayweather, 109, 2 touchdowns. Lutman, a touchdown with 65 yards. Armour, 71 yards and a touchdown. And Francisco, 16 yards and a touchdown. No sacks this game. Clean pocket. Love to see that. 12 tackles for Wicks, Ryland, and Lawrence. 5 sacks for Bryce Hickson. Laybourne had 2.5. Saucer, 1.5. Nang, 1. And Connor Bryan, 1. 2 picks by Coco, and then 1 by Matthews. And then we also had a kick return, baby. 92 yards. That's his specialty. 92 yards going to the house. 29 was his longest punt return, but no touchdown there. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. There's really nothing else to cover. So next week we'll be able to see the playoff bracket, the awards and stuff like that. They're not final, but we were able to see them. Let's see. Motec plays Arkansas. Alright, guys. See y'all in the next one. I am out. Peace.